What's poppin', and welcome to Popcorn with Cholo and your stop for all things pop, where we talk about all things pop culture from here in the Philippines to the rest of the globe. And today, Happy Halloween 2.0. From Atik Lang, I have transformed to Elphaba because we are visiting the wonderful world of Oz.
Yes,
Wow.
nice.
And obviously, we are talking about Predator Badlands this week.
Okay.
No, of course, it's our Wicked for Good
Yay,
special.
fun.
And tawag dito, we're talking about the November news as well,
Oh, yes.
our November P.O.P. But before that, it's a brand new-ish panel once again, and we are graced by theater icons beside us. Grabe.
Yeah.
Let's please introduce our panel for today. Let's start from Phi.
Hello. I'm where to look? Rendell Sanchez.
Na-conscious.
Sorry. My cam, okay.
Charo Conscious Santos.
Rendell Sanchez, I am a...
Full name. Follow him on Instagram.
Yes.
Di naman. I am a teacher. And I also am a theater practitioner.
Practitioner.
Actor, yeah.
Yes. Sobrang nararamdaman ko yung tension niya dito.
Ako din.
Normal lang.
Oh, casual lang pala.
Okay, casual.
Lang.
The performative is performing right now. Anyway, we couldn't be happier that
Yes!
we are graced by the presence of a theater icon, a Gawad Buhay winner.
Yes.
Please, welcome to the stage. Ayan na.
I'm Phi Palmos. Follow me on social media. I'm so happy to be here. Showbiz!
Sample.
Hindi. But again, I couldn't be happy.
Oh, talaga?
Yan, wala.
Ariana ka ba?
Hello po, ako po si Phi, sa mga hindi nakakakilala. Eh di, hindi niyo ko kilala.
Pakikilala nyo na
Oo, sana kilalanin niyo. Ha? Ano ba kaya yun? Yeah.
Okay, hi everyone. It's Aliyah ulit. Sorry, Aliyah. Okay.
And hi, Perns, I'm back again. And you can follow me on Instagram because my handle is now Perns.
Wow,
Yes.
sana all Instagram, paki-ano naman. Gusto ko rin ng @cholo lang.
At Cholo lang.
Yes.
Wala pa ba?
Wala pa eh. But anyway, let's, ano ba ang pinaglalaban natin today? Sino tayo sa, before we go on to our main discussion, who are we in this wicked world? Like, obviously, ako si Galinda.
Wala ko nasa road.
Mukha naman.
I think, si Cowardly Lion. Anyway, obviously, I'm Elphaba. I've been Elphabaing myself, greenifying myself for the last year. But
Last year, true.
thank you, ROI na ako today. And that's me, Elphaba.
Achieve.
Mr. Rendell, who do you resonate with in this wicked
Glenda. Sorry.
Lahat na lang.
Fiero Sigala. Wicked.
Wow.
Fiero.
As
Dancing for
long
life.
as you...
True.
Ito na.
Go.
Ako po, bakla po ako. Ha?
Oh my gosh!
Oh my God, that's news.
Yun pala yung revelation, breaking news.
Yes, yun yung breaking news. Hindi, ako po si Glenda of the upper lands. Hindi, inassign lang po nila ako. Ha? At Glenda. Pero ako po talaga si Jaja. Iba yan! Ayan.
Nagka-crossover po tayo tonight.
Yes.
It's a cheddar crossover.
Correct. Ako, I guess, yung mga munchkin. Kasi hindi ako katangkaran.
Ikaw yung...
Ako din
Is it true you were her friend?
Friends. Ikaw yun.
Chismosa number 2.
Mas talaga.
Ako, I wanna say kasi I wanna have yung whimsy ni Jeff Goldblum as the wizard. Pero, parang,
I can see it.
pero hindi, like, feeling ko deep down yung angst ni Bok. No.
Wow.
Yeah, I love
Yung angst ni Bok, yun yung mas na-feel ko at the moment right now. So, yun na lang ako.
Okay.
Wow.
Si
It's a good
Bok.
choice.
Nasaan ka na?
Nasa ka na.
Puro ganun tayo. We're just gonna break into song every time. Okay, so that leads us to our first segment, which is our What's Poppin' or what is on our pop culture diet
yes.
this week. I will begin, of course. My obsession this past few weeks is Baduy by Wink. It's a new P.O.P group by Flip Music, and they have this song called Baduy, which integrates P.O.P and Budots in one song. And it's also produced by DJ Love, the originator of Budots.
Okay.
So it's sobrang brain rot, ADHD, like ang ganda ng pagkagawa niya talaga na-mix niya yung budots and P-pop. And yung lyrics talaga niya is sariling atin. Ito yung tunog na sariling atin, di ba? So ang ganda ng buong concept and the dance is also nice. I met Wink at the Awit Awards and nagbudots kami together. So you can find that on my social. Please support. But anyway, I mean, I'm kind of jealous na somebody did my idea first because I've had this idea for budots P-pop for a while. But I'm glad that with this and like Arizona B, for example,
Yes.
ang ganda ng pasok nila. So I hope magiging bagong genre talaga siya na tatangkilikin ng ating mga kababayan.
There's a lesson here. Kapag naisip mo, gawin mo na.
Kaya
Kasi pag naisip mo, ibig sabihin lumabas na yon, may makakaisip.
pakisabi po sa mga boss ko.
Maniwala kayo sa kanya.
Correct. Pero yun, I mean, I'm happy to see it starting na and hindi naman ibig sabihin na hindi ko siya magagawa.
That's true.
So, exciting na may mga gumagawa na at lalaki pa yan talaga. And I believe it might be the next big OPM and P-pop hit. So, abangan natin ang Wing.
Okay.
Yung genre on its own, integration with budot.
P-pop, they still considered P-pop, but they integrated budots.
Saya.
The pronunciation is budots daw talaga. Yung mga taga Davao, budots ang
Hindi
sinasabi.
budots.
Hindi budots.
Okay.
That's the Manila way, I think. saying it. Anyway, aside from that, I finished Marvel Zombies on Disney+.
Oh, yeah.
Ang ganda niya. Like animation-wise, story-wise. Natahi niya yung mga stuff na hindi mo masyado makikita on the live action. So, those are my 2 things. 3 things for this week. What about you?
Okay. Mine is Si Faust.
Slay.
It's currently running sa Doreen Black Box sa Arete.
Oh.
Tapos ano siya, it's about Faust, the German folklore, which I used to teach. Tapos na-excite ako kasi, ano siya, it uses the music of the legendary rock band Wolfgang. Tapos ang galing kasi jukebox musical siya, pero di ba, usually hindi nagwo-work kapag jukebox. Parang medyo pilit yung ibang
Yep.
songs.
Yeah.
Pero in this case, parang how does it fit so like seamlessly into the narrative of Faust? So yun, ang galing kasi it's just a 10-man cast ensemble.
Wow.
But they fill the arena with like parang best vocalists of musical theater are there.
Wow.
Slay.
So just for posterity, maybe they will do a rerun or
Rerun, that's true.
But it's really, really good. As in, it's one of the best viewings ko as a musical theater fan in the Philippine scene. One of the best ones.
Wow.
As in, na-addict ako ngayon sa songs of Wolfgang.
Wow.
Because of
Wow.
it. So good.
Sinong
Something to look
company? Anong
forward
prod
to.
company yan?
Arete.
Arete talagang.
Arete produces.
Yes. Arete is now being like
A theater company.
yes, a closest that we have to like national theater.
Oh.
Kasi yung run nila, di ba, they started with Sintang Dalisay.
Yes.
Which is like a Romeo
That was really
Romeo
good.
and Juliet adaptation.
Transported in Mindanao.
Yes,
Mindanao,
tapos Komodo Desolata S, which is the portrait of an artist is a Filipino.
By
And then
King.
this one, Si Faust. So
Anikwa
classics
sa-
adapted into like modern staging. So
Ang ganda.
ganda. So
Good
I'm
job,
looking forward to
Arete.
to Arete as like its own prod
Theater,
company. Yeah. Ganda.
Amazing.
Ganda. I'm hoping to watch that when they have a rerun.
Rerun, hopefully.
As in, can I just say that parang yung Faust, they elevated it at the level of an opera.
Rock opera siya.
Like, parang wow. Yeah.
We will look forward to that because my rerun. Wow!
Yes,
Meron
Arete.
nga.
Yes.
Dapat meron.
There is a paying
Rerun.
audience.
Coffee.
Ako, ang tawag dito, speaking of reruns, I'm watching reruns right now. So, I started watching reruns again of Sex and the City.
Ah, saya!
Yes, tapos naiinis na naman ako kay Carrie.
It's a cycle.
Oh, it's a cycle. And then laging nag-grow na naman yung lagi kong sinasabi, I think Samantha Jones is one of or not, if not the best female character on TV. Most progressive. As in, meron
And in the 90s, they were
And in the
talking about all of
90s.
that.
So meron talaga akong, like kanina there's an episode na sabi niya kay Carrie, for a sex columnist, your perspective on sexuality is so narrow.
Ay!
Gag her, gag her.
Oo, as in meron ako,
Atake siya doon.
ang dami ko na, ang saya because ang dami ko na namang na kukuha at saka ang dami ko na namang nare-realize about my life.
Ang ganda niya kasi, parang even if you watch it from 2025, a 1990 show is like, parang nakaka-relate ka pa rin sa mga pinagdadaanan nila as young professionals. Versus I would say like Friends, medyo dated yung ibang mga
True.
gags. Parang Sex and the City may konting relation
Yes,
pa rin
and
siya.
ang dami ding mga dated na, talaga ba? But then you get to realize na, well, that's the product of its
Yeah, of its time.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Time capsule.
Oo,
Yeah.
talagang, wala. Yun talaga yun si Carrie. Pero, my God, the Samantha character, para siyang wine. As in, parang, kung buhay si Samantha ngayon, as in, mamahalin
She
pa
would
din siya ng
thrive,
lahat
yes.
ng bata. That's how progressive the character is.
Would you
And then,
say that's why And Just Like That doesn't work as much without her?
That's one. But second, I think the reason why Sex and the City work is because there's a perspective of Carrie, the unique perspective of Carrie. The one, because she's narrating. And in Just Like That kasi, nagpa-podcast siya, tas nawala.
Yung ganong style
Yung
na.
ganong style. Na parang, of course, you don't repeat it, pero kailangan yung ganong voice.
Yung parang you're reading an article.
Yes,
but
ganun
she's
talaga.
talking.
Pero
to
I
you.
understand na wala, kaya siguro
Nawala yung
talagang
essence.
there's something missing, and then Samantha is not there. So talagang ang dami pong kulang sa show nyo. So buti na lang. And then I'm watching Golden Girls.
Oh.
Panay babae pinapanood.
Because women.
Pero hindi naman they're divas.
Alam mo yun, parang ang saya lang din because again, it's another perspective again, and this is in the 80s. This is in the 80s. Tapos parang napagkoconnect ko yung dalawang series na parang yung Golden Girls, it's such an, these are old ladies, pero yung perspective din is so new and some is so current.
Very provocative din, di ba?
For
At
its time.
For its time.
For its time. Like, their views
You can
on
still relate now.
their views on sexuality.
And they're like
on-
older
on-
women, more than Sex and the City.
More than Sex in the City. And then the most recent is sobrang nabubisit na ako. Nasa yung season 3 ng High Potential.
Wow.
I've been hearing good things.
Oh, you
about
haven't watched it?
Yeah, I have
Wow.
not
Do you
seen it.
recommend it highly?
Yes, please watch it. Parang it's about this single mom na basta meron siyang hindi parang meron siyang condition na may nakita siyang problema, kailangan niyang ma-solve, kung hindi siya makakatulog. Because parang her brain will not stop. Yung ganyan. Tapos kaya high potential. There's a term pero hindi ko na maalala.
Also a product of today's time.
Today's
maybe.
time.
Yes.
Today's time.
Hyperactive lahat.
new-
ng-
That's
New
true.
roses.
Oo. Pero ang saya. Ang saya. So,
Saan to?
nasa-
That's on
sa
Disney Plus,
Disney,
no?
Disney Plus.
Okay.
Plus high potential. Okay, I will
So,
do that also for my intake.
That's true.
Okay, love it. Okay, for me, I'm taking it back to the Philippines. Wow! So I've been really obsessed with this Viva One show. Viva One! Not Viva Max, you guys. Viva One!
Viva Max, okay lang naman.
Clarification, it's the same one as Ang Mutya ng Section E. It's this Pinoy show
Si
called
ano?
Golden Scenery of Tomorrow.
Okay.
Starring,
Bago lang yan,
Yes,
bago lang yan.
starring Wilbert Rosa and Bea Benene.
Oh my God,
Bea Benene. Bea Benene Renaissance.
I love you. Say that now. So yeah, it's a story. It's based on the university series na
It's the
Wattpad.
fourth series
It's
in the
fifth,
university.
in the
Fifth na.
Yes.
Fifth na.
So it was really a famous Wattpad story which they've adapted. And there's already been like 4 books and 4 series. And this is the 5th. And it's like a childhood lovers to childhood
Anong
friends
school
to
naman
lovers.
sila ngayon?
Valeria High school to eh.
Wala siyang, di ba,
No,
dati
they're all
mga
friends.
university yung
yes,
mga
so it
based
shows
on
the
it.
origin of the barkada. So from high school, how they all became friends, and now like
University.
they show and the love team is Via and Arkin, and it's just like childhood lovers, childhood friends to lovers rather, and like just cute high school like romance, very like nostalgic. I feel like it's really good chemistry, and like wala lang Bea Benene like.
Again, Bea Benene.
We're here for and hashtag
Wilbert Ross.
Yes, taga-hashtag siya. Guys, I love you guys.
My God.
I'm saying it now.
Oh my gosh.
Ikaw yung mag-host ng episode with them.
Yes. If we,
Pero Viva
if we
One
join.
siya. Tapos
Yes,
so,
Viva One.
parang Netflix na labas lahat? Or
Lahat
No,
ng
no,
Viva
no.
catalog is there, including
Yes.
Viva Max, I think.
So it's
There are
one plus.
bundles.
So
There
it's
are
one
bundles.
ano lang sila. Ganun.
One application.
One app lang yung Viva.
Yeah,
Oh.
and then it's a weekly release. So I think bukas yung 6th episode. Yes, weekly siya. So,
Maraming catalog
I
yung
missed
Viva
that.
talaga.
Yeah, it's
Viva
weekly
Films. Like marami namang magandang history
Yeah.
sa Viva.
Nandun yung
I mean-
Doremi.
yes. Okay.
A classic.
A classic
Gay
of our
history.
time.
Ako just to keep it short na lang. The only new piece of pop culture that I'm watching right now is Fallout. Because the second season is coming up in a couple of weeks na. So, as someone who never played the game, na-enjoy ko yung world building niya. Like talagang, na-feel ko talaga I'm inside a video game. The way that they introduce all the characters and yung costume design. The songs they use are all 60s. Yun yung pinaka-recent as early as the 1960s. So, puro mga show tunes yung mga tinutugtog lang nila. And one of the reasons bakit na-attract ako sa show na yun is kasi yung bida, baka related ako sa kanya.
What?
Literally, kasi her name's Ella Purnell. So, there's an off chance na we might be related distantly, like 5 times removed or something. So,
Okay.
so who knows, diba?
Yeah, support your own.
My own, diba? But yeah.
Tangkilikin ang sarili.
Ate.
Ate.
Ano, what's it? Fallout?
Fallout.
Where do you watch?
Where do you watch?
Prime Video.
Amazon Prime.
Amazon Prime Video.
Kanya-kanyang
Kanya-kanya.
Tired na.
Kaya.
Viva One.
Viva One.
The game came before
The
the...
game was since the 90s pa or early 2000s pa yung game, pero na yun lang ginawa yung
Tas adapted into
a television series. Yeah.
And my channel is Diva Max.
Diva Max.
Ang ganda. Diba,
Diva
ma'am?
Max.
Iniisip ko yung Fallout. Sabi ko, Fallout? Parang eating out pala yung nasa isip.
Oh my God!
Sorry,
A classic.
pala.
A classic. A classic.
Classic.
Chris Salvatore. Ganon.
Oh my gosh, it's so gay.
All right. So that's our What's Poppin'. That's our diet for this week. And now we head to the next segment, which is our P.O.P. for November.
Yay. Oh,
which is
fun.
our points, opinions, at pasensya na kung violent ang reaction. So we just have some things that we're discussing from the month of November, things that were released, and things that have happened.
Okay.
Although, syempre, ito na yung mga medyo na-skim na natin kung ano ba. So, first, let's start in the world of movies, since we're talking about Wicked naman later. Ang daming bagong trailer, just anticipating 2026, with just Hollywood blockbusters are already starting to promote ahead of like the holiday season. Of course, ang daming aabangan. So, just to name a few, Devil Wears Prada 2, Super Mario
Yes.
Galaxy, Pixar's Toy Story 5, Hunger Games, Sunrise on the Reaping, Disney Pixar Hoppers, and Moana live action. What do we want to talk about most here? I mean, Devil Wears
Devil
Prada
Wears
2.
Prada.
A belated happy birthday, Anne Hathaway.
Uy, Ate Ann, ha? Oo. Pa-Shanghai ka naman.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
Tayo!
Sopas lang, oh.
Pero it's so exciting kasi parang how will they modernize or update the entire industry? Kasi di ba it's print. Na ngayon, di ba, parang
Maybe
there's
they're a digital company
Oo
now.
nga eh. Yun,
They're
it's a
gonna
big
shift
issue.
them
Kasi I think
That's true.
most of the magazines, the fashion magazines in the Philippines are now
Yes.
Digital.
Just-
Right
Digital.
now, ang alam kong...
Meron pa bang print?
Mega.
Oo, lahat
Mega
ng
has a print.
Lahat ng AGC,
AGC,
ata.
yes.
So that's Rolling Stone and Vogue.
Which you were just featured in. Let's mention that.
Yeah.
What issue? Anong issue yun? Anong
But
issue
yeah,
yun?
thank you, Rolling Stone. Pero, tawag dito, pero most of the magazines are
Yeah.
digital
So interesting
now.
siya eh, kasi parang the internet now dictates trends.
That's
Diba? So parang hopefully
Baka
they will
TikToker na
cap-
sila.
Yeah. Nagpo-post
Miranda
sa mga
Priestley
trends.
doing TikToks.
Oh
I
my
mean,
God.
Anna Wintour has been like on so many YouTube videos in the last few years. So I guess they'll kind of adapt that kind of format, which is very exciting to see.
Yeah.
And how will Andy Sachs,
Yeah.
like, anong role na yung tinitake niya?
Ang interesting yung push and pull na mangyayari sa character ni Miranda na mag-TikTok ni TikTok.
Ganda!
Na-imagine ko.
Because even TikTok dictates fashion now,
Yeah,
right?
That's true.
So I
With
think
all,
that's
with all the
eh.
TikTok fashion influencers,
Yeah.
talagang
So yun, may hope
Sabi
sa
ni
sana
Miranda,
maganda yung
add to
writing.
yellow cart now.
Feel
will
it
all
pala
live.
kami.
Oh my gosh. Yung hope ko lang talaga, sana maganda yung writing.
Because there's no adaptation. They're not
Yes.
they're
Oh,
not
yeah,
adapting
that's right.
anything this
Yes.
time.
It's a new
It's an
concept
original.
to it.
They're building
Just for the
from the
Previous movie.
movie.
So that's pretty exciting. And the teaser, very teaser pa lang yung
Yeah.
nakalabas.
Very
Perfect.
teaser.
Perfect kind of teaser.
Perfect.
Perfect.
With ano,
That's
diba,
all you
Vogue
need.
music.
That's all you need.
Naloloka lang ako. I read some comments na parang, where's the volume? Where's the Day, naglalakad pa lang. Hinahanapan na ng volume. Sabi ko naman nakakaloka. I mean, the fact na magkasama si Andy Sachs at saka si Miranda sa isang elevator.
Already a
Iconic,
lot.
yes.
Diba? Parang that's
As
a lot.
equals.
As
Diba?
equals.
And they actually have content with Anna Wintour before Anna left Vogue, right? They had like crossover
They did.
promotion,
Oh, really?
marketing content. You can find that on,
my God.
I think, Vogue's
I think they did
Instagram.
also like some shots during like New York Fashion Week. I think they were already
Ayan,
shooting.
Nakasama si Anna talaga.
Yeah, so they were already shooting during.
Tapos sobrang all-stars ata ng casting.
Yes.
Parang every time na may new casting, I'm like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I wanna watch this. Yeah.
Yun.
That's all. Anyway, anything else? I mean, Toy Story 5 is also very interesting to
Yeah.
me. Like,
iPad.
the villain is an iPad or a leapfrog, I guess.
Frog? May leapfrog
Diba?
ba?
I mean, ganun yung
Get-
style. It's
oh,
like a
it's a
digital
frog,
device.
frog.
Basta.
Okay, okay.
It looks like a frog, the one on the ano.
The
And
trailer.
this time around daw they're focusing on Jessie and not everyone else.
Okay.
I don't think they've shown that in the trailer.
Wala,
but
last trailer.
Yun, it's nice to see because I think the people who watch Toy Story, it's 38th anniversary, the original Toy Story,
30 years.
are now parents. So
Yeah.
they're gonna watch it with their kids, and the way they will interact with their kids, I guess, will also kind of be like based on this.
Oh my God, kinalabutan ako when you said na magpo-focus sila kay Jessie. Ewan ko, iba yung backstory kasi ni Jessie.
Yes,
I think sa kanya yung pinakamasakit.
Yeah.
When somebody
Exactly. I love that song. I love that song. So parang, tapos kasi ngayon siya na yung
bida.
bida. Hindi, tsaka yung pagpapalit na naman ba siya?
Oh my God.
Sa iPad.
Sa iPad.
It's
So
the
ngayon-
iPad kid generation.
Pero it would be interesting to see kung anong stance ng film.
Oh, yes.
I mean,
about
sana
it.
magkapangil sila na parang, well, there are a lot of, parang, your attention span really deteriorates.
Yeah.
With,
Yes.
the
And the
iPad
toys
kid
will feel
generation.
it, for sure.
exactly.
The toys will feel it.
It's a fine line on how to tread that topic.
That's
It's
true.
gonna dictate a lot of things kasi parents and their kids are gonna be the
True.
audiences. So,
Well, they were able to do that in Inside
Out.
Diba? About those emotions and everything as in well,
ganda.
let's
Ang
hope for the
complex.
best. No.
Pero yung Jessie, magandang ang point yun na parang, kasi tapos na yung kwento nila Woody,
Yeah.
Buzz. So I think it's good na
Si Jessie
ibang
naman.
focal point this time
I love
around.
that.
I agree.
And then another Disney Pixar, I saw the trailer of Hoppers. It looks super chaotic na parang Gen Z brain rot because it's
Yeah.
from the same creator of We Bear Bears.
Oh, okay.
May animals din siya. So,
Yung parang nalilipat yung brain niya
sa hayop.
animal, diba?
Sa hayop.
Sa hayop. Relate.
Same.
Every day. But it looks interesting. I mean, I think the animation's really good. And I'm excited because it's kind of a new story. So I don't know where it's gonna take us. So yeah, I'm looking forward to
And it's original content
Yeah.
this time around.
Which is kind
Hindi
of rare these days.
Kasi Toy Story panglima na to.
Panglima
diba?
na.
Oo nga, akala ko, meron ulit? Akala ko tapos na.
Put out more originals. Okay.
Yes.
Support original.
Oh my God.
Pero the problem is people keep saying put out more originals, but they're not going to the
They're not
theaters to
going to
watch it.
anyway.
So
True.
that's why
Yes.
studios are
Ano rin siya? It's
just going to familiar IP, right?
Yes,
So
yes.
support originals.
Support originals.
Support Viva One.
support. Ano naman pangalan ng series?
Bea Binene.
Ano yung
Ano yung series?
Golden Scenery of Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Sabi ng Golden Scenery of Tomorrow. Kung
Ang alam ko lang Safe Skies, saka
Ay,
Raining in
alam ko.
España. Anyway,
grabe yung Golden Scenery of Tomorrow.
Correct.
My God. Parang
title.
Shakespeare, gano'n. Wuthering Heights, gano'n. Oo, grabe.
tapos Bea Binene.
Bea Binene.
And hashtag Wilbert Ross.
Yes, only them. Grabe yun.
Ganda.
Thank you to them.
Ako yung Hunger Games, bakit walang mga bading?
Hindi pa natin alam.
Well-
Di ba nabasa mo na yung buo?
I can't say.
Okay, so meron.
Meron ba? Wala.
Parang mga 3
Wala.
chapters.
Kasi sabi ko, yung pinanood ko yung trailer, kasi yung una ng trailer, si Madam na nakaganyan.
Si Glenn
Oh,
Close.
is that Glenn Close?
Yes, it's Glenn
Yes,
Close.
yes, yes.
Oh my
Siya yung
God, I didn't
mag-aano.
recognize her.
Yeah.
Well, yun. So parang, ay, mamatay na siya. Charing.
Hoy, wag naman. Wag naman
Oo, hindi si
sana.
Glenn Close. Okay.
Ano
Si
to?
Mo-
Oo,
si
oo,
Mother
manalo
Glenn.
muna siya ng Oscar.
Yes.
Hindi, tawag dito yung pinanood ko, parang wala man lang, ang dami ng contestants. Walang baklaan.
Grabe, no?
Baka meron, there's more, more tributes now. There's like
Yeah.
double the tributes in
Yun
this
nga
quarter
eh.
quell.
Quarter quell,
Ang
quarter
dami
quell.
kasing kids. So as compared to the previous ones, it's more like based sa naalala ko rin sa book, it's like a lot of rape kids in this one are like kids talaga. So mas ganun yung tone na maraming kids na
So,
dinadala dun sa...
weird kapag magkakaroon ng romantic slant yung story.
Wala masyadong
okay,
romance
gets.
talaga.
Si
It's
Hamish,
Somewhere on-
si Hamish talaga yung...
and Leonardo.
Oo.
Okay.
Apart from that, it's really about survival and yung backstory niya.
More on politics, moral, ethical dilemma.
Yeah.
So, walang batang
Walang bakla.
Walang batang bakla. Bata pa ako, baklang bakla. Yung nasa Panama ko at naging tribute.
Buddy.
Isa tingin kay Effie Trinket. Girl.
Pogi naman yung mga ibang tributes, di ba?
True. So,
Pero ang ganda rin ng casting.
Yun na yung-
like the
Yes.
Elle Fanning as a young Effie.
Ang ganda.
Fan-casted perfection.
Sobrang perfect.
Si Jesse Plemons as a young Plutarch.
Evans.
Great
So,
get.
those are really interesting and exciting things. Kasi
Maganda Grace.
teaser lang din to teaser, so we don't really know
that's true.
the extent.
So, nagdadasal pa rin ako may bading.
I think i-push natin.
Andun pa rin siya.
Ano pa rin ako? Charing.
And I think last, I want to talk about Moana live action. Because why?
Why?
Why? It's too soon.
Too soon.
It's like
yes.
9 years since the first movie.
Let it go, wala pa nga.
2016.
I mean, Frozen, wala pa nga.
Oo.
Moana
It's not
agad.
even, I'm sorry, it's not even a classic.
Not yet.
No,
oo.
tama. It's not.
It's not.
It's not.
I mean, yun, parang very good point. Yung Frozen, wala pa.
Wala pa.
Theater pa lang.
Kailan ba
konti pa lang.
Frozen? 2013?
2013.
13 ba? Moana was 20.
16.
Ang pinaka-live action ng Frozen, Once Upon a Time.
Yes. True. Which was a weird
Exactly.
Choice.
Diba?
Tapos debatable pa yung live action kasi parang the majority of it green screen CGI.
Yeah.
Na parang, what for? Parang same thing with Lion King, na parang,
That one talaga for me.
Hindi
Lion King
kailangan.
was, although Mufasa was better than The Lion King.
Sabi nila yan.
Mas maganda yung color, pati yung story.
At saka hindi nagre-riff si Beyonce.
Sabi niya, sabi niya, si Blue Ivy na yung bahala.
Pinapaubaya ko na.
For both of
Now it's up to you. Sabi ni Beyonce, okay, Blue Ivy. Anyway, next topic for our P.O.P, Miss Universe.
let's go.
2025.
bakla.
The winner is Miss Mexico, Fatima Bosch.
Yeah.
And our pambato, or ang manok ng Pilipinas, Miss Atisa Manalo, ay third runner-up. Which is very controversial because
yeah.
the internet was all over the
Yeah.
place this morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Sige,
ako speaking as someone who was all hands on deck sa coverage nito. So, tinutok ko siya from the prelims pa lang eh. So, I could tell sino yung frontrunner. So, I can tell you right now, ang frontrunner were Colombia, Puerto Rico, and Cote d'Ivoire, Ivory Coast. Kaya nung in-announce yung top 5,
Hindi ka na nagulat.
di ako nagulat kasi nandun yung Ivory Coast. Feeling ko mananalo na siya. Ginawa nila yung Q&A. Ang ganda ng sagot ng Ivory Coast, ng Cote d'Ivoire.
I heard.
Biglang in-announce yung podium, fourth runner-up lang si Cote d'Ivoire. So, tapos nung isa-isa binabasa ng lahat, Philippines, third runner-up. Tapos nung naiwan yung dalawa, which was Thailand
Mexico and
and
Thailand.
Mexico, for many, controversial siya because number one, ang may-ari right now ng Miss Universe
Is Thailand.
is
Mexico,
Mexico. The president is from Mexico. And the host is Thailand. So, yung pala medyo sketchy na. But also nga, before the pageant even happened, nagka-issue si Miss Mexico kay Nawat,
Yes,
the
yes.
Miss Universe Thailand National Director. Nagka-away sila.
Yun like, may walk out.
Yung
Yeah.
walk
It's in
out.
the news.
So,
oo.
as in, talagang everyone was talking about it. So, may image talaga. So, seeing Mexico and Thailand holding hands, di ba? So, that image agad for pageant fans, they'll feel something weird about it. So, but yun, nga, I think the reason why a lot of people are angry is dapat talaga Cote d'Ivoire ang nanalo. And isa ako doon. Like, no offense kay Atisa. She exceeded expectations, honestly. She did really well. Deserved niya ang podium. Pero, Team Cote d'Ivoire ako. So,
Objective.
Gusto ko na kay Perns lang galing lahat.
I
ng
know, it's
Miss- Miss Universe.
It's amazing!
Out of everyone in this...
Token straight.
But parang,
is the one discussing
Pero-
in full detail the Miss Universe shenanigans.
and I
Oh
hate
my God.
that ako talaga nag-contribute.
Pero the way he described it is podium.
Podium
Which is
nga
a
eh.
sports term, not even like...
Sorry,
Crown.
Oo, not the
Ganda.
crowd.
Kaya sobra akong akong fascinated.
I was really deeply like, wow.
The way lahat tayo ganun.
Grabe.
Okay.
Kasi po bakla po ako pero wala po akong kaalam-alam sa mga pangyayari.
Siya na yung bading ng panim na hinahanap.
Grabe. Grabe talaga.
Thank you, Fer.
very
Fer.
much.
And I.
Thank you.
Ayan, may weird may weird connection din ako with Atisa. Kasi
ano?
kababayan ko siya, taga Quezon Province
Quezon
ako.
ka, okay.
So,
Shout out,
she's
Quezon.
also my batchmate, I think.
Wow.
Kasi parang some of my classmates from high school, classmates sila nung college.
Okay.
So parang hindi naman ako nagpa-follow ng Miss Universe, pero suddenly, like people that I know, parang,
Were posting
but
about
friends
it.
niyo ba siya? Oo nga, actually friends sila. Ayun, tapos apparently this is her third try ba?
Third
She's-
for MUPH, third try niya. Pero ngayon lang siya nakapasok sa Miss Universe mismo.
As Universe. Kasi
Parang sa Pia naman na nilaban
paulit-ulit
talaga
lang.
niya.
Nilaban
na-
talaga niya,
Oo.
yeah.
Galing. Pero ang fascinating din nung pag-uulit sa pageantry.
Yeah.
Diba? Parang it reminds me of Drag Race na parang, di ba, umuulit lagi yung contestant.
Keep trying.
Oh,
Tapos,
yes.
what they're saying
All-star,
is,
you're an
it's a
all-star.
norm in pageantry.
Yeah.
It is.
Until you get the
Trying.
crown,
You keep trying.
you keep
Oh,
trying.
that's true naman. I
Galing,
mean,
galing.
there should be no shame or
That's true.
anything about it.
If
Just
yun
keep
talaga
going.
gusto mong gawin mo. Yeah,
It
go.
shows your grit and
Yeah.
your
True,
commitment.
That is true. Pero are you happy with her performance, Atisa?
She did better than I expected talaga.
Wow.
Like, as in, each round, I was like, ay, ginalingan ni ate. As in,
And the runway package, Drag Race runway package.
Bakit mali?
Ang ganda ng mga night gown.
Ang galing, like,
evening gown.
yeah.
ganda.
For prelims, nag-ano siya, maktumang, pero for sa coronation, nag-valtaguba siya. The switch of the design. Ito naman ako.
Don't be conscious about it. It's fascinating.
I love that.
The switch of the design of paano na accentuate yung katawan niya at talaga nakita mo yung flow ng katawan ni Atisa pinag-isipan. So, it was really a team effort
Yeah.
and Atisa took it home all the
Congrats,
way.
Atisa.
Congrats, Atisa.
Atisa. We're so proud of you.
Pop off.
You did very
Atisa.
well.
Atisa.
Sorry, I'm so obsessed.
Galing, no?
Disgusting.
Even designers,
parang
down to the designers.
Yes, yung Mac Tumang from Valta.
Valtaguba.
My God.
I didn't even know that.
Si Baltaguba.
That shit, parang yung Valtacuba, parang
Pero
kalevel
kasi
ng
nga yung kanya kasi-
baklava. Is that a dessert even? My God.
Para siyang
Shit.
sports coverage. Ganun siya
I'm
No,
obsessed.
nalinatag niya.
I'm obsessed.
Parang stats siya maglatag.
Grabe.
Kaya ko siya pinasok dito sa episode na to.
Buti na lang kasi kung wala
Wala tayong ambag.
Universe.
Ang ambag ko lang, nakita ko yung si Miss Palestine, kamukha ni Mama Pao.
Oh my God.
Free Palestine.
We love you, Mama Pao.
Yes,
Free
Mama
Palestine.
Pao.
Correct.
All right, and speaking of competitions, the 30th Awit Awards
Oh,
happened in
yes.
November as
Ooh.
well. And this is with the entries coming from 2024. So, big winners of the night, of course, SB19 won a couple of awards.
Good.
Not just SB19, the group. They won Best Hip Hop Recording with For Kalakal, with Glock 9. But the individual members as well won their own awards,
Yeah.
like People's Voice Awards. The fans really came through and
Yep, they
voted
did.
for SB19. Beanie won a lot of awards as
Yeah,
well.
they did.
They won Favorite Album of the Year. That's the voting as
Voted.
well.
Tala.
So the Blooms also showed up. For Tala Arawan. So deserved din. Nag-perform din yung Beanie doon. I was like, I miss Tala Arawan era. But Beanie's new album is out, Flames.
Flames
It's
is
out
out.
now as well. So there are really good songs in that album as well. So excited
Marami
for
namang
that.
Tagalog songs.
Mixed pa rin siya. Kasi they're still doing the global
Yeah.
Yeah.
Catering to the
rollout.
global market.
They
Yeah.
should-
Pero may halo din siyang Tagalog. So, kaya maganda siya. I would say versus Beanieverse. This is a better
to.
crop of songs.
Okay.
Good. Yeah.
So, that's Beanie. Ben&Ben won Album of the Year for
Traveler.
The Traveler Across Dimensions. That's a really, really good album. Na, for me, it's very, what do you call this? Underrated. So, discover that for yourself, The Traveler Across Dimensions by Ben&Ben. It's not just an album, it's a visual experience. May animation silang ginawa, may characters, may lore. So, ang ganda nung Ben&Ben, The Traveler Across Dimensions. And they also won for Best Group Recording, Triumph, from the same album.
I love Triumph. Ang ganda ng Triumph.
And Dianella is also a big winner that
Yeah.
night for Best R&B. I think
Singing.
for
Singing.
Singing.
GR, yeah.
So, yun. It's a big night for OPM. And that night had so many great performances across the board. Ate Reg, parang sisiw lang sa kanya, of course.
Of course.
Rob Daniel, my favorite right now, also performed. Ang dami. Even Lolita Carbon performed. Tapos may collab edition si Sherin Rehis, Dulce, they sang Gusto Ko Nang
yeah,
Bumitaw.
Gusto Ko Nang Bumitaw,
That was
yeah.
so... I was, kulang na lang si Morissette
Oh.
na hindi siya sumama. Pero Morissette was there also. So yun, that's like the Awit Awards.
Congrats.
More, and SB19 also won Best Global Collaboration for Moonlight.
Yes.
Really, really good song. And Best Music Video, ang dami. I mean,
Dami.
SB19.
Hall.
The
18,
Kings.
sariling
The
ate.
Kings.
Yes, P.O.P Kings talaga. And next year, for sure, hahakot sila with Simula at Wakas,
Yeah.
the EP.
Oh my God.
Yun yung mga kalaban ko next year sa Awit Awards.
Oh, wow!
Yes!
Claiming
Claiming it. Anyway, so that's the Awit Awards. And speaking of awards in music, they also revealed the nominees for the 68th Grammy Awards, which is happening next year. A lot of big nominations. Kendrick Lamar had 9 nominations. Lady Gaga has 7 nominations, including Record of the Year, Song of the Year, and Album of the Year for Mayhem. Deserve, Mother.
Mother.
Soundtrack of the Year, I think malaki ang labanan. It's Wicked. It's Us versus the K-pop Demon Hunters.
Which is, I'm Team Golden though.
The witches and the demon hunters.
Nag-Halloween din ako ng Saja Boys.
Oh, diba?
It's the multiverse of me.
Saja Boys naman.
Saja Boys din ako and Wicked.
Tinik sa buhay ng Wicked yung
Oo.
mga demon hunters.
Diba?
Pero I'm still...
But K-pop Demon Hunters naman,
They will win.
who?
You
K-pop?
feel?
Golden.
Sa Grammys, This is Grammys,
Politics-wise,
Diba?
But the Grammys are so political also, so you
it is
don't
eh.
know.
So you don't know nga rin.
Because they also look at the public perception and
So,
who knows? It's a
who knows?
toss-up.
pero it's a global phenomenon. Like
Yun din.
everyone's
But Wicked
doing-
is the same.
Would people sing Girl in the Bubble?
Golden.
No, I mean, it's Wicked Part
As a
1
bagay.
versus
As a
K-pop
bagay.
Demon Hunters. So it's Defying Gravity versus...
Part one.
It's
It's Wicked
part
Part 1.
First
It's
song.
Defying Gravity.
Maybe.
Versus
Defying
Golden.
Gravity versus
Gets.
Golden.
But mananominate ka ang Defying
Pasok siya.
Gravity.
Yes,
Yung
yes.
version ni Cynthia and Ariana ang napasok.
Damn.
I hope I
That's
win.
tough.
As in their Revo.
As Cynthia
Cynthia
Erivo.
Erivo.
Cynthia Villar.
Lote.
Not that Cynthia!
Not her.
All Wicked.
Okay.
And I think ang pinaka-interesting for me is it's a really stacked Best New Artist category
Yes.
this year, including Cat's
Yes.
Eye, Olivia Dean, Somber, and Alex Warren are just some of the nominees in that one category. So how can, di ba? It's such a
Paano?
crazy stack.
Ang hirap.
No,
I wouldn't.
kasi iba na yung ano nila. So, ayun. Very interesting to see who will win that.
It's actually a stacked category for most of it, honestly. I
Gumano
feel
ng
like
Gabriel.
It's exciting to watch the Grammys next year.
So yeah, that's the Grammys. Interesting. That's gonna be in Feb. And speaking of music as well, this is our last P.O.P. There's been a lot of AI discussion once again, just like our last month's roundup. AI in Philippine music. One of them, an AI, quote-unquote AI artist, Kate Avenue PH, debuted at the top of the Spotify
Oh
PH
my
Top Artist Charts. So, ang daming mga artists na legitimate artists who really work on their craft
Yeah.
are like, paano pinapayagan ito? So, it's a developing story. We always, I think, AI is already part of this conversation
Yeah.
and will be part of this conversation. Maybe will AI and podcasts be a thing? Like, can they replicate this dog show?
dog show?
Cynthia.
I think yan yung bagay na hindi talaga ma-replicate ng AI, the dog show one. I
Yung
think
dog show.
that's uniquely
natural,
human.
But if you feed them,
interaction.
kunwari, dog show divas, 10 episodes, will they be able to kind of replicate that behavior? Who knows?
I don't think so.
Hindi
The rise
I
of
don't think pa
Ultron
rin.
begins.
I don't think because ako minsan pag wala akong magawa sa ChatGPT, I'm trying not like parang make something with the voice of Phi Palmos, ganyan. As in, ako talaga. Tapos binabasa ko.
Nagagawa nila?
Hindi. Hindi ko boses.
That's interesting.
Hindi ko boses. Parang, sige, babaklain
He's
nila.
irreplaceable.
Ganyan. Babaklain nilang ganyan, pero hindi ko boses. I can tweak it para parang, okay, this is a good start, but it's not really you.
Yeah.
And I mean, you just press prompts and like you're going up against people who really work hard.
Yeah.
Pinaghihirapan talaga yung sulat nila, yung production nila. Yun ang nakakatakot kasi wala pa masyadong safeguards against
Wala
it.
talaga. It's so hard. It's so hard right now. Kasi
But theater, that's something...
Alam niyo ba, merong recent press con.
Oh my God, yes.
They're proudly saying that it's the first ever AI musical.
Musical.
What?
Paano?
Is this
Wait.
real?
They're looking for sponsors.
Oo,
nagpa-press
producers.
con
Is this
sila.
local or is this
Local.
Local?
Parang the composer composed 100 songs using AI, using prompts, and then they had a press con, tapos they sang the songs, ganyan. Tapos the composer, sabi niya,
Quote-unquote composer.
Yeah, quote-unquote.
The prompt maker. The prompt inputter.
Nalimutan ko ba, parang Fodil, the musical.
I forgot din. Yeah.
It's about,
Imelda Poppin ba? Parang, like,
Hindi,
parang siyang
hindi.
Stewardess, something.
Stewardess.
Yung ganun yung narrative
ganyan. Tapos, sinasabi niya na wala, mapapalitan na lahat ng singers. All the while, lahat ng kumanta ng mga songs niya nasa likod niya.
What?
Parang, I'm very sorry, pero mawawala na lahat ng singers. Mapapalitan na siya ng AI.
Sa harap
As in,
ng-
sa harap ng mga
Singers,
singers.
sasabihin niyo.
Singers at saka theater practitioners andyan. My
That's
goodness.
true.
Wait,
And she's so proud of it.
how's it gonna work? As in, like, all the songs, everything, gagawin niya through AI, for example?
Actually, nagawa niya na.
Nagawa
Buo
niya
na the
na.
musical. She's...
Pinakanta sa
they're
Paano
lo-
siya like, i-mount or i-push?
That I
No,
don't know.
I think it's just the composing aspect.
The music
Oo.
aspect of it.
Diba? It's
So,
bad.
Well, that's
As in,
kinda... I wouldn't be proud of that.
I wouldn't.
It's so sad.
Art and
And yun nga,
AI.
ang hirap kasi niyang i-regulate. Ang hirap i-regulate. Tapos ngayon, just ko lang na share, like with my students talaga, it's so bad. Tapos ngayon, even sa ads, yung nakalagay, parang, it's already, your deadline is like at 12 midnight. So ang gagawin nila, ChatGPT prompt, tapos merong another humanized bot, whatever. Tapos parang,
To make it
yun na yun, na parang,
humanized.
wala kang binasa.
Yeah.
You're not learning anything from this. Pero ang hirap mag-regulate kasi nga wala pang
The world will really crumble
there's really no
from that point.
safeguards in
Oo.
terms of...
Lalo pa sa
specifically
art,
for it,
diba?
Yeah.
Parang, how will you regulate it?
AI.
So tama na, tama
That's
na
something
AI.
to be said and to be discovered later on.
Yeah.
But yun then, I mean, another one that just happened, just to run by quickly, Boysen had this ad called Mama Mo Blue. And it's the first ever, they called it the first ever AI-generated P.O.P group. And it had this whole song and a whole ad na pati yung visuals were made by AI. And actually catchy yung song, but even the ad agency Tibwa was like posting about it.
Yeah.
I think Tibwa SMP yung branch ng Tibwa, I guess. But anyway, yun parang
Ako hindi ko maintindihan doon sa una nag-approve. Well, the company wala naman silang ano dyan eh. But the ad agency na nag-conceptualize, na parang hindi nyo ba naisip na mawawalan kayo ng trabaho? You're not really safe with it. And then you really pushed for
and you promote it
this,
like
and
that.
you promoted it. Parang hindi ko maintindihan. Parang,
Creatives mismo.
creatives mismo. Na parang, are you that tamad?
Dito na magsisimula yung laban na who believes in. I mean, AI is a useful tool.
That's true.
But as a tool, not
Yeah,
really
tool.
as the.
The idea itself.
Ina-
You don't make
Well,
it,
not a
Final
replacement.
Yes.
Yes.
you don't make
Yes,
it make art
yes.
for you. You can't.
Yes.
You
yes.
can't.
But I mean, yun. I mean,
Hard.
they already took it down maybe 2 days after. But that's
Rightfully so.
wicked behavior. And that's our cue
Segue.
for our general discussion. That's really wicked, the truly wicked behavior.
Yes, truly.
And ayun, nandito na tayo sa wicked, sa main topic natin. Ayun, so ano ba, wicked? I mean, pasandahan lang natin quickly, how did we discover wicked? Just so like we have a ano. I mean, for me, it was really Glee that really brought me here.
Same.
Yeah,
Same.
like literally, thank you Ryan Murphy for your gayness and your just
True.
your Ryan Murphy's taste in like curating and curation and bringing Idina Menzel, Kristen Chenoweth to the show,
That's true.
and that's how you
Patti
discovered
Lupone.
literally everyone. So for me, Glee was like the cultural touch point that brought me to Wicked. Although I've heard about it before. Yun talaga, season 1 pa lang ng Glee, Defying Gravity. Episode 9. Kabisado.
A true Gleek.
A true Glee. But yun, that's how I discovered Wicked. And from there, I just got obsessed. I was able to watch it on Broadway from there. And I mean, now we're here with the movies. And now I'm here as Alphabet. Anyway,
Ako
Rendell.
naman, I first saw a clip of Wicked via YouTube na. I think I repeated a lot of parang popular, different versions of it. And then I watched it recently lang sa West End, twice with an all-black cast.
Wow.
Amazing. Ano lang, dito, it's the time sa West End na they're promoting na the shows, the art form should reflect
The
the population of London, ganun.
That's cool.
Ayun, and I wanna be Fiero someday.
Put it out there.
You are now. You are
Putting it
now.
out
Are now.
You are now.
Yes, gumanon lang siya.
Doing.
Hindi Glee, kasi nung lahat na kumakanta ng Defying Gravity, meron akong ginate-keep ko to ng matagal na pa.
Ilang ngayon lahat.
Tapos ngayon,
Yeah, because I remember downloading the bootleg.
The OBC.
Yung bootleg
No,
yung
no
record.
bootleg of
Of the-
Edina.
oh my God.
Edina and
So
Christine
specific.
Chen. Nagulat ako, LimeWire.
What?
Oh my God!
ang luma.
It's a video. It's a video.
It's
In
a
the year of
video.
2025.
It's a video. As in yoon, parang I heard of it. My God, nakakatawa to. I heard of it sa Guys for Men. Hindi nyo na din to alam, guys.
Porn site ba yan?
It
Ano
is
yung
it is a dating like a dating app, pre-grinder, and it's in the internet.
Oh.
And
Is it
there-
website?
Yes,
Thank you.
it's a
Thank you to
website.
them.
And this
Correct, pioneer.
is a website. Doon ko siya nalaman because may mga forums doon
Na Wicked talaga.
not Wicked, but you know,
Musical theater.
musical theater.
Okay.
And then yun na parang Wicked. What's this Wicked? And then pag nagtanong ka, hindi mo alam, they will get your address and then they'll send you the
Wow.
That's how I learned about
Bootleg na
Wicked.
siya.
That's history.
Grabe.
As in,
That's her story.
Her story mo.
kaya, my God, 3 days ko atang dinownload yung
Kasi dahil lang.
Dahil ang connection
Wala
pa.
pwedeng tumawag sa bahay.
Walang phone.
Kapag nag-alas 11 na talaga ng gabi, nakabantay na ako. Walang gagawin ng dina-download ko. As in. That's why, and also, Defying Gravity and all the songs in Wicked is part of my repertoire when I was
Wow.
a stand-up comedian before I went into theater. So, yun, malalim. It's
The Lord.
it's Defying Gravity that got me my first that made the owner of a bar offering me gusto mong mag-gig dito every Wednesday tapos let's make Wednesday Broadway Day.
Wow.
Broadway night. So
Hindi ko
Wednesday
na to.
Wednesday
Oh my
night
gosh.
is Broadway night, and this is years ago. Kaya malalim. Wow!
Oh my gosh.
Relationship
Perfect
with
guess.
Wicked, yes. Oo.
Yes.
Ayun.
So please take over the duty.
Ito na
Kaya marami po ako masasabi.
Okay,
Maghanda
Aliyah.
Ikaw ba, Aliyah?
Ako, like, I'm stealing this from my sister kasi di ko na rin maalala yung source ng Wicked. But kasi sa Glee, I remember me and my sister already knew Defying Gravity during Glee. So like, when I asked, I talked to my family. Wow, nag-source talaga ako. And then they were saying, no, we saw the posters of Wicked. Like when we were...
It's all over Times Square all the time.
No,
right?
not there. Parang when we were kids, like in the States, sa Universal Studios. Like there was like a production of it sa... Pantages Theater. Oh, thank you for my research person. Para as children, di naman namin get to be like, oh, who's that? Cool. Just like shout out to our dad, I guess, who introduced us like, oh, Defying Gravity, and like he was telling us about the songs. So like even then he was already like telling us now cool songs to like listen to. So shout out to my dad, I guess. And so yeah, I think that was like our first encounter with Wicked. And then later on, we watched the show and everything, and it was really fun. So yeah, that's my encounter.
Cute. No, same lang. Ako sa Glee ko na nalaman. Yung Defying Gravity especially. Yung labanan ni
Kurt
Michelle
and
and Chris
Rachel.
Colfer. So, and,
Yes.
and
That's iconic.
Saka tumatak yung episode na yun because that naging close, nakita mo yung relationship ni Kurt with his dad. So kaya,
Yes.
that's why I really remember that
Oh my,
episode.
kilbutan ako, yeah.
Diba?
Yes,
So,
actually.
Suddenly,
yeah.
Like, what a show. Honestly,
Ano
We
again?
love Glee.
Episode 1.
Episode 1
Episode 1, season 9. Season 9. Episode 9. No.
of season 1.
Season 1.
Season 1.
Season one.
Episode 9, I think.
Episode 9.
Yes. I think that's episode
Season 1 pa
9.
yun. Iconic.
One of the last few episodes in the first 13 episodes. But anyway, yun, I mean, what a cultural phenomenon Wicked has been in the past year.
Yes.
I mean, it already was
Yep.
before the movies, right? But personally, I saw the change within me. No, because last Halloween, ito na yung outfit ko. Like, literally, ito yung Halloween costume ko. Punta ako sa BGC. People were like, who are you? I was like, what do you mean? Who am I? And then,
Sabi nila, Harry Potter.
bakit green? Gandalf pa nga ata.
Mga walang kultura!
Walking in BGC.
Yun na nga, parang dun sa part ng BGC, sa Umanota kami nag-Halloween. Di ba?
Wow, Umanota.
Siya yung Glinda ko.
Yeah, I was Glinda.
Di ba people were asking me, people
Sino
who were
kayo?
dressed up as Sabrina Carpenter, they were like, why are you green? Like, who are you? You're green. I am. But yun na nga, from that point, I was like, kahit Wicked Witch of the West from Wizard of Oz, hindi nyo kilala. Probably they're not really that cultured to begin with.
Yeah.
But when we walked by Nectar, people were like, already like, oh my God, alpha ba? But that means that the general masses, the general public, hindi pa talaga nila alam. But
Wicked, yeah.
just as the movie came out,
They have caught up.
2 weeks after that, Halloween, something has changed in the...
Everyone
was
was
changed for good. But I think that is a testament of how big Wicked has become.
Oh, yes.
For sure.
Just in the first month of it, so many TikTok trends. Alphaba Galinda. Ganun. Alphaba Galinda. Me and Bach. So, I mean, ayun, it's such a big phenomenon considering, the movie was in development hell for like
Yep.
Yeah.
the longest time. I think the
2
original
decades,
release date
yeah.
was 2019 or
oo, pre-pandemic
parang ganun,
pa, yeah.
pre-pandemic.
Yeah.
And people are parang reviving those tweets lang na parang, oh, ano nangyari dito, di ba?
Yeah.
But I think tama lang yung time
Yes.
na nandito tayo na ito na yung naging cast. Ariana Grande, like,
Yeah, oh my God.
crazy. Ariana Grande Butera.
Butera.
The full name.
Academy Award winner
nominee.
Ariana Grande.
Claim it. Let's
Claim it.
Queen.
And of course, Cynthia Erivo, not Villar. Not Villar.
Not that Cynthia.
I'm not that Cynthia. But, I mean, with that, do you think that Wicked being a global phenomenon breaks the musical movie curse? Because for the last few years before Wicked, none of the movie musicals, even though they were good, West Side Story was so good,
Yeah.
In the Heights was good, Mean Girls was really funny and really good, but
It's fun.
it didn't really stick the landing like Wicked did, diba? I mean, of course, there was a really big marketing blitz that powered it, I think.
Yes.
The pink and green everywhere. Like literally, look at my cup, it's defying gravity. The vinyl here, alam mo yun, the
Our
Funko Pop.
outfits.
Please sponsor. But anyway, ayun, parang I think nakatulong din yung marketing blitz na pinush talaga ng Universal yung the whole brand. And now they have worlds in Universal built for Wicked,
Wicked.
diba? So,
I think it's also the powerhouse casting of Cynthia and Ariana Grande. The power that comes with their names is important. And also, Wicked Part 1 was so well written. Again, as someone who's so familiar with the source material, as in sabi ko, lahat ng mga tanong ko at lahat ng mga
doubts mo. ganun.
doubts ko at saka lahat ng mga
Questions,
bakit?
yeah.
Everything was really answered and everything was justified, everything was explained.
And they elevated it.
They elevated
The source
everything.
material, not just like copied it, diba?
That's true. So para sa akin, I think that's really the power of it na you can do all these marketing things and stuff eh. But if the material is not really good,
Yeah.
everything it starts and ends with a good material.
Yes.
I think that's also the reason why ganun kahaba yung phenomenon ng Wicked Part 1 is because, my God, you can watch it over and over and
Yes.
over again.
It's so watchable even at 2 hours and 30 minutes.
That's
Like,
true. Because I remember the first time watching it, kahit ang tsaka ng audio nung first time namin napanood yun. Naku, sinihan nyo estansya. Charay! As in, pero my God, yung gumanon yung screen.
Tapos,
But because it's so good.
It's so good.
It's so good. I mean, parang ang lagi kong sinasabi during that time is, this is how you make a movie musical. This is how you adapt a Broadway musical into a movie musical. This is how you should do it. Sabi ko, bigay nyo na kay John Chu lahat ng mga bigay nyo na sa kanya. That's why I feel so bad when he was not nominated at the Oscars for Best Direction. Tapos you nominated ng Best Picture. Na parang, paano
Doesn't
magiging
make
best
sense.
yan kung walang director?
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yun.
But I mean, yun din. I mean, I think it also speaks to the source material to begin with. Na
Well, that's true.
As a musical, as a Broadway musical in itself, ang ganda ng Wicked representing so many things from family, self, love,
Friendship.
queerness even.
Yes.
You know,
I see
like
that.
Elphaba in itself as an other, diba, is already like so queer-coded.
Yes.
yeah.
I was in watching part 2, I was like, in For Good, I was like, Elphaba and Glinda kiss. Joke. But I'm even friendship alone, diba? We were watching together Wicked Part 2. Nakaganon lang ako kay Aliyah the whole time almost, diba? Kasi budi ng katabi ko, parang gumagano na ako sa kanya. But I mean, I think just generally the source material,
Yes.
they did so well and they elevated that into like a bigger thing, more relevant than
More
ever.
Yeah.
And
Definitely.
parang they added really good things. But with that, I think a question is, with all the creative changes that they did in Wicked and Wicked Part 2, I mean, Wicked for Good, ano yung thoughts natin doon? I mean, honestly, maganda naman yung pagkagawa, especially cutting it into 2 parts is already like a big risk, diba?
Yes.
Yes.
Especially since Act 2 of Wicked isn't really strong alone, diba? Parang, what's our
For
thought
me,
on
that
those?
totally made sense. The cutting it, parang Act 1, Act 2. Nakakaloka lang yung isang taong paghihintay. But
Yes.
well, for me, it really made sense because kumbaga parang kinip lahat ng songs.
Yes.
And I think yun yung problema with, I remember with Les Mis before, yung kinat, yung A Little Fall of Rain, and I
Short lang,
it was
yes,
so
yes.
short
Short
end,
end. Oh,
and
okay,
it's one of the
So crucial,
it's one of the emotional core of the show. So yun na parang, but with
Because they
this,
tone it, water it down for
Yeah.
the audience,
Exactly.
supposedly, right?
So with this,
Dinagdagan pa nila.
dinagdagan pa nila, they elevated it, and sige, maganda yun ng isang taon. And because, di ba, parang sa Broadway, you end it with Act 1.
May intermission.
May intermission.
Longest
1 year lang.
One year lang.
15 minutes lang.
Kaya yun na yan.
So yun. So parang
Pero ang bilis lang din ng 1 year. Nandito na tayo ngayon, di ba?
For good na.
Yeah.
Parang yun din, parang, so specifically on the new songs, what are your thoughts on the changes in For Good specifically? Because like, there's 4 new tracks.
4?
There's 4 new. Like, the first one is Everyday More Wicked, the opening.
Okay.
Yung puro reprise.
Puro Reprise,
Yeah.
No Place Like Home by Elphaba, Wicked Witch of the East by Nessa, and Girl in a Bubble by Glinda. So, what are your thoughts on those? I mean, personally, akong pinakagusto ko dun yung No Place Like Home. Ang tapang niya, pero hindi siya yung tapang na sobrang no good deed levels, but it's like a soft power of like just standing up for what you believe in. Especially in these times na parang kailangan mong paglaban eh. Kahit yung mga ibang tao parang nag-give up na, di ba? Kailangan may Elphaba na paglalaban pa rin niya, di ba? In what way, whatever way she can, even if she's being persecuted by the whole Oz. Ganun. Kayo, any
Ang ganda
particular
niya narratively, actually, nung There's No Place Like Home. Like, out of the 4 songs na bago, I think siya yung mas nakapush ng narrative. Kasi hindi na siya self-reflection eh. It added to the context of what she was fighting for and like indulging all the animals to still fight with her. So I think No Place Like Home was like narratively one of the ones I really enjoyed then.
And she didn't want to be a figure of like
Of
people
the
hating her or like a figure of the
The
revolution.
Mockingjay.
The Mockingjay.
She is the Katniss of this franchise. Of this franchise.
Actually, yung No Place Like Home, like what in terms of the narrative, parang I really appreciated it kasi yung creative choices din, yung mas na-expand yung the political aspect of it. Na with the animals being like ostracized. Okay na may songs. Pero ako, like, musically, when I watched it the first time, parang hindi ko siya na-appreciate kasi parang they're quite, paano ba, like, low-key or like Parang in term ko is like sedate. Parang,
birit.
hindi sila birit eh. They're contemplative as songs.
And I think that's
Which
intentional,
which is, I think, possibly intentional. Kasi you don't want to write another no good deed.
Yes.
Or another for good.
Because you already have the hits
Yes.
in your belt.
Yun din.
You don't
yun
wanna
din.
overpower
Oo. Parang
those.
you just wanna move the story forward with these songs. Yun na, which on my second viewing, I appreciated it so much more. Ayun.
Ang hot take ko ay, para sa akin kasi sobrang powerful in the musical. The first time Elphaba says the line kay Nessa na, there's no place like home. So sa trailer, I was in a way expecting that it's going to be a song between the sisters.
Yeah, gets. Oo.
Kasi parang sa akin na dilute yung
Yung ano nila.
yung no place like home.
Gets.
Na parang and get another hot take. These are animals. Yes, they are from Oz, but animals
Migrate.
migrate.
That is true! Oo nga, no?
Very sorry.
Logistically.
And then you're singing and then
So
you're
mali yung pinaglalaban ni
And then you're
Elphaba.
singing to the
Cynthia
animals.
kasi.
And then you're singing to the animals and saying that there's no place like home. They wouldn't appreciate it.
What is the concept of home for animals?
Wow.
You have a point, you have a
Ang ganda
point.
ng emotional impact kung kay Nessa kasi silang dalawa yung natira.
Kasi silang dalawa lang. Kasi silang dalawa.
And Dulce Bear.
Kaya if there's
So-
anything in that number, yung lumabas si Dosa
Dosa
Bear,
Bear,
as in
oo.
naloka talaga. As in, naluha ako kasi, oh my God, akala ko patay na si Dosa
Yeah.
Bear. Tapos nandun pala siya at nagtatago all this time. So yun, parang para sa akin lang, na-dilute yung No Place Like Home. And then, after that number, it was really Nessaro. It's
Yes.
the Wicked
Wicked
Witch of
Witch of
the
the
East.
East.
Yes.
So parang
So,
meron
are
ako-
you a Nessa enabler in this narrative?
Ay, hindi. Deserve niyang maano.
Bye, girl!
Unang-una, may cyclone na. Bakit nag-iisa ka sa ilalim? Unang-una, bakit
Totoo.
may cyclone na?
Si Gov. Lumabas. Si
Go, go.
At saka public official ka.
Wala ka ng bantay.
Wala kang mautusan na hanapin si Bo.
Hindi. At saka alam mong public official ka, ang dami mong ginawa, Diyos ko, pinrevent mo yung mga munchkins na umalis. Sa tingin mo ba, gugustuhin kanilang tulungan? Baka ka ba? Hindi mo. Diba? So deserve.
Honestly, deserve talaga. You know,
Deserve
when she
talaga.
said she and Box deserve each other, totoo, pareho silang deserve mawala.
Gaga siya eh. I mean, going to No Place Like Home yun. Para lang sa akin, na-dilute yung that there's no place
Yung
like
moment
home.
nila.
I remember talaga in the musical, nung sinabi yun ni Elphaba, ang lakas-lakas ng impact.
Okay.
Na parang, as in may ganun yung mga tao. Kasi parang
It's a callback to
it's
the
a callback
iconic-
to the iconic Wizard of
Yes.
Oz.
Yes.
So parang alam mong, okay, it's so, there's a certain restraint in connecting the two narratives. Pero dito it was so pushed. And I think and this is for the two new songs, parang Girl in the Bubble and No Place Like Home. I think because it's original songs and they don't have like a basis from the musical how it's going to be staged.
Yep.
Yes.
Kaya it felt, ako lang
Out of
ba to?
place. Medyo.
It felt out of place
place.
in a way, and
It did.
it also felt kinda long.
Yes.
It felt
Medyo-
stretched.
I kind
Medyo nainip ako doon.
For me, sa Girl in the Bubble yun.
Nainip ako sa Girl in the Bubble.
Oo.
Diba? Alam mo na pa for good na eh. Tapos parang,
And
At
also,
saka it's in between, diba? The March of the...
ay,
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
Parang, ay,
Biglang
Nung lumabas siya.
Doon nag-emote si ate girl.
diba?
Day, may
Nagpapagulo sa... Tapos sabi niya, I'm so beautiful. My life is so beautiful. I'm so sorry.
Beautiful. Oh my God, I have a beautiful closet. Tapos nagrarally. Bakla. Girl, si out of touch siya si ate.
Tapos, dun sa haba na yon, I was so hoping, can you just not say pop? Dun sa lyric.
And she
Sabi ko,
did.
please don't.
Pa.
Ang pangit!
Yung parang, yung word na din yun, no? Parang
my gosh.
kahit sinong sobrang galing na actress, ma'am, yung word pop eh. Hindi mo madadramatize yung word na pop. Kahit si Meryl Streep,
Nagsastruggle.
kahit si Audrey Hepburn, Catherine Hepburn, lahat ng Hepburn. Hindi talaga magiging seryosohin yung
Pop.
paano.
Pero, yeah.
Our new theme song will be Girl in the Bubble. Kasi popcorn.
Popcorn na.
Thank you, Steven Schwartz.
Pero
Hindi.
ito lang sa akin like this is speaking from someone from a filmmaking perspective.
Yes.
Like hindi ko pa gets masyado yung like how the songs get inserted in the story. Pero the way that scene, yung Girl in the Bubble was shot. Ang
Oh, yes.
galing.
Yeah,
Was
that,
the
of course
closet?
naman.
Because
and then
that was 4 impossible mirror shots.
Yes.
To make it look like a one entire
One
long
take.
take.
Long take, yes,
So
yes.
from that,
the cinematography was good,
That
but the
was
song
great.
was
Oh,
not.
yeah.
as
So
much.
Ako din.
So proud sa camera team and the cinematographer.
Yes.
Kasi
As in,
babae
it's a-
yung cinematographer ng
Ay, really?
babae siya, sa alam ko, yeah.
Sabi ko,
So-
DOP showcase siya.
So,
Parang ganun.
I kept looking, my God, are you gonna do another mirror? Palipat-lipat lang.
Diba,
dito.
nataas
So I was like,
the
Galing.
so
That was
doon
really
ako nakatutok, hindi na sa kanta. I forgot what the song was all about na.
But to bounce off that, I think my favorite part was the parallels during Glinda's wedding and Elphaba bringing the album.
Yes!
That was
yes,
like
yes.
cinema.
Yes.
Yes!
Perfect.
Filmmaking.
As in, ang ganda nun, ang ganda nun din. Parang ibibigay ko naman yun kay John
John
Cho.
Cho.
Parang
Done
Crazy
by
Rich Asians on crack. Yung ano niya, on steroids.
On steroids.
Like,
Oh my
Ang
God.
galing.
may butterfly talaga na lumilipad.
True.
Bibigay yun sa
Muntik
kanya.
na ako magantay ng wise man.
Kami din.
Parang John Cho naman, Recall naman,
Tapos si Michelle Yeoh pa yung nandun sa dulo.
Parang
Mother.
Diyos
Si
ko,
mother.
from the sidelines, ginawa mong...
And she had the whole zoo attend her wedding. Congrats to her.
Congrats. That's so good.
But she couldn't.
Invited guest.
Anyway, but ayun, I mean, just in general, for good, I think just to bounce off Rendell kanina din na ang daming reprise sa
Yes.
musical, which I think reflects on the bigger discussion on part 1 and for good. Like, I think, in a sense, reprise tong for good na it bounces off of so many ideas and themes and the music that they reprise specifically in part 2. So parang, in a sense, it's a much, di ba pag mga reprise, it's always a bit more mellow than the original.
Yeah.
Parang feel ko ganito yung atake ng approach nila. It's kind of like the reprise, which I think a lot of people have problems with because they're comparing it to the part 1, which is so whimsical
Yep.
and everything, right?
That's why I appreciated the ang tawag dito, the Wizard and I reprise at the start.
yes.
Sobrang gusto ko siya.
Yes.
Na parang, alam mo yun, the whimsical Wizard and I, of course, sobrang yung iconic. And then here, you have a darker Elphaba na parang lalabanan kita ganyan. I love that.
Ipaglaban mo by Elphaba. But I mean, aside from that, I guess let's just touch on some parts of the movie that we all agree on. I mean, obviously, No Good Deed. I think showcase of motherhood,
My God.
cuntiness.
Like, my God.
I would say best, to me, like, that was the highlight of the movie.
Yeah, best
Agree.
number.
Ako agree ako.
Feeling ko after No Good Deed, parang okay na ako, bayad na yung ticket ko. Okay na yun.
ROI.
Yun pa lang is
ROI.
1+1 star on Letterboxd.
Yes. Yes.
Grabe.
The staging of that number.
Para siyang Marvel Cinematic
Yes.
Universe.
Even the setup of it. Even the setup
Setup, yes.
of it.
Nawala na
Oh my
yung
gosh.
sleeves ni ate
Yes,
mo.
yes.
As in, na
Sabi
parang,
niya, pakita natin yung muscles ko. Flex,
Oo, I've been
literal
working
flex.
out. As in, parang, di ba yung parang, yung from Glinda's
Yes.
acting na, parang, he will not hurt me.
Oo.
He just loves her. As in, that setup from the No Good Deed. And then yung caraway shots na, yung mga bagsak ng music, susuntukin si Fierro, parang,
Oh, yes.
Cinema.
as in.
Cinema.
Ang
Crazy.
ganda. It's
But speaking of
crazy.
Glinda, of course, Ariana, I think more than Cynthia here, Ariana.
This
so
is
yung-
Ariana's movie.
It was hers.
I'm calling it.
Agree. It was hers.
It's her movie.
It was hers.
It's her move.
Like the crazy eyes, the emotion.
The
I think
subtleties, the complexity.
give her the Oscar talaga.
Yeah, I'm so proud of her. We've been friends for, hala,
Para bang kapitbahay mo na si Ariana.
Is it true you were friends?
Yan, alam mo, yan si Areng.
Tiana.
Nickname pala siya.
Si Areng Batong Bakal.
Hindi, as in, grabe si Ariana dito. As
Pero sana kumain siya kasi parang mahihimatay na talaga siya.
Kaya niya.
Mega.
Nag-violet Chachki na siya eh. Di ba siya yung nag-judge sa
Cinch.
Drag Race?
Oo.
Nung ano, na-inspire yan siya.
Masyadong funny pala.
Hindi, pero yun, parang ang ganda lang na parang I don't know if it's deliberate na okay, yung Act 1 bibigyan natin to kay
Elsa ba?
Cynthia ha.
Yes.
Pero yung Act 2 ganyan. At saka yung pag level nung playing field din na I also appreciate na merong Little Glenda.
Yes.
Diba?
Kasi
Because
the first movie,
there's
Little
a
Elsa
little
ba?
Elsa. Diba?
Parang yun, parang
The parallels,
the
they have their
parallelism.
own time to shine. May airtime siya dito. Mas
True.
maraming airtime.
Congrats kay Madam.
True. Oh my God, and that that after for good number, that split screen in the door.
The door.
Yung Aldab moment nila. Aldab sila doon, Aldab.
I was waiting for Yaya Dog.
Lola
saka yung
Si Lola ni Dora. Ganun sila Aldab. Takdang panahon ang atake nila doon.
Yun talagang takdang panahon.
Wicked ang takdang panahon. I think yun na yung title ng episode natin ngayon.
Okay, Wicked, isang pasasalamat.
Wicked, God gave me you.
Oh my God. Pero yun, ano din, parang it's so emotional. Ang ganda-ganda nung shadow lang because that's really in the
Brody.
Yes.
homage to the Brody. Tsaka yun, yung mga little things na homage to the Brody, like yung sa As Long As You're Mine. Yung blocking na, yung nakaluhod.
Nakaluhod.
That's,
Yes.
diba, that's such an iconic Broadway
Yes.
blocking na parang akala ko talaga when I watch it the first time, hindi nila gagawin. Kasi, ay okay, may lipad-lipad na kayo.
Oo.
So, carry na.
The newest
Pero
position.
nag-kneel pa rin
Tapos
sila.
nag-knees.
They did it
Thank you po. Na-appreciate po ng Tony
Yun talaga
Awards.
yung grasping yung katabi mo moment as long as you're,
Grabe
as
talaga.
long as you.
Like,
Lahod. But anyway, I mean, speaking of God giving us something, Jonathan Bailey.
My God!
Jonathan
Can we talk about his chest?
Sexiest
Everything.
man alive.
His eyes, his hair.
Yung titig
It's
niya.
his gaze,
Yung
oh.
It's his
titig.
gaze.
It's his titig.
Titig man.
Titigman. Pero yes.
Jonathan Bailey.
As in yes.
Galing.
I think the power specifically for As Long As You're Mine as well is these are two queer people,
Yes.
Cynthia Erivo and Jonathan Bailey,
Are both queer.
giving you
Lavender
this
marriage.
lasunan moment.
Yes.
Wicked lasunan na sila.
The biggest lasunan of 2025 in movie musical
You're mine.
history.
This is a queer woman and a queer man,
True.
the sexiest man
But my
alive,
God.
and the man of the year of GQ din, di ba?
Yes. Sexiest man alive.
Cynthia Erivo is GQ's
Oh, yes.
man of the year.
Yes.
Are you really?
Yes,
Oh
yes.
my
For
God.
GQ UK, I think, or Esquire UK, one of those.
One of those, yes.
And imagine that, like,
That power.
that power they hold in that moment, right? That's insane. Jonathan Bailey, we love you.
Yes, we love you. Please come to the Philippines. Please come to my house bago ba?
Bago ba
13C Batangas. Bago
Jonathan
ba
Bailey, if you hear that, please.
But yeah, I mean, what we realized, ang ganda rin nung linyahan talaga nila, na parang, you're beautiful. Ano ba yun? It's just a different way of looking at
Look at
things.
things, yeah.
And we figured out that Elphaba loves texture.
Yeah. Apparently
He
so.
loves hay. And
And burlap sacks.
May gan sakit nun.
Keep siya doon. Laban lang.
Sakit really.
He's a
I
fighter.
mean, I think yun ang laban nila, pinaglalaban niya.
Totoo.
And achieve naman sila. But, I mean, ayun din, I think with The Wizard naman and Madame Morrible, especially wrapping up from the first,
Yeah.
it's very, very political din talaga, of not just in the US, but even here.
Yeah.
Ang sabi ko kay Aliyah kahapon nung nanood kami, this is the conjugal dictatorship, Madame Morrible and The Wizard.
Yeah, that's true.
Correct.
Because Madame Morrible was the one really like
Yes.
doing all the work behind the scenes
Yes.
while
Projection lang.
The Wizard was...
It's a figurehead.
Yes, right.
Figurehead.
So
Ang ganda
parang
nun.
ang ganda nung parang just the the way it's presenting, and even wonderful as a song, yung sinasabi nila about history,
Yes.
about like how you perceive things. I think that's the time that we live in now, diba? Na
A
parang,
traitor or a liberator. As in,
Yeah.
wow.
diba?
Galing.
Ang ganda talaga, and dinagdag din nila si Glinda dun sa
So
number na yun.
Yes,
diba?
that's a wonderful thing na dinagdag nila si
Glinda is the influencer,
Yes.
the KOL of this administration. Siya si Mocha Uson for a time.
Oh my gosh!
Glinda is the Mocha Uson of The Wizard.
Kasi dun sa musical, parang naaalala ko, sabi ko, ba't papayag si Elpha ba? Magkaaway nga
Yes.
kayo. So
Magkaaway
dito
sila.
talaga,
Makes
it
sense.
made perfect sense na papayag lang si Elpha ba? Kasi
best friend mo.
Best friend niya. Ang
And
ganda.
it's really best friends at the end of the day who know how to push the
Yes,
buttons,
that's
diba?
true.
Yes, yes.
And that's the complexity of friendship in this whole, diba? Kasi it really shows you know each other so well that you know how to like, sabi niya,
Ika nga ni Glinda.
Oo.
Her sister.
her sisters.
Let her get her sister. You know?
Ganon. So pa,
Spread a rumor. Spread a rumor.
nagtitiktok na siya doon. Wala lang siyang TikTok. Saka TikTok live.
Pero pag-usapan din natin yung anong tawag dito, yung pagpapakita ni Madam Morable as one of the cast ng Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon.
Yes!
Si Madam eh.
I think yun din yung maganda na nilagay nila si, like as a tiger mom
Yeah.
and the crouching tiger
Sa
herself.
Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon siya.
Yun lang yung singing ni Madam para
Yun lang. You
But
go there.
the characters lang, the characterization of Madame Morable, like Ariana Grande was so scared that her eye contact
Popped out.
contact lens was
And I really wish they kept that in the movie.
Actual reaction.
May
The
contact
actual
lens.
reaction. Tapos yung bago mag-pop, nag-cut away lang kay Madam Morable. Kasi, my God, yung
Takot talaga siya.
yung takot ni Ariana during that time.
But why does the villain have to be an Asian woman? Does that mean anything in terms of representation, or are we reading too much into it?
I feel like okay lang. Asians can be good and bad. Like, that's fine.
Oh, like,
I think it's part of
Complexity.
representation.
that's true. Parang okay.
I mean, yun din naman yung characterization ng Asian moms, diba? Like, Madame Morable is the Asian mom of Oz.
Stereotypes exist for a reason.
That's true. That's true.
Pero ang ganda din na yung atake nila kay Dorothy na parang nga sa Broadway na they don't show the face. It's really
Yes.
just like, except here. But ang ganda rin nun na just para walang chatter over it,
yeah.
right? Walang overshadowing ng main narrative.
That's true. Nabalitaan nyo ba before na parang they're thinking na it's really Judy Garland who's going to play Dorothy. Like AI.
Pero parang yung shadow niya is very Judy Garlandish
Yun nga
nung
I
tinatapon
think
na niya yung
so.
water.
Yes, yes.
Pero ang sabi parang ipapakita daw because parang nakuha na yung right sa
Wizard of Oz.
not the Wizard of Oz but yung AI ni Judy Garland.
Oh my
Nakuha na yung
gosh.
right.
Speaking of
So parang
AI.
they,
Oh my
they-
gosh, that's so
they'll use
weird.
it parang may ganong chika
Discussion
before. May discussion before na as in parang seconds lang na ipapakita na yung
Buti na lang they
Buti
did
na lang
not.
hindi.
because
They
it will
did not.
overshadow the whole
Yes,
movie.
yes, yes.
Weird.
Yun ang
Kasi di ba
ano.
gumamit ng sila? Nag-deepfake sila kay young Jeff Goldblum, di ba?
For the
Yung
Yeah,
yung reveal
parang,
of the
parang.
father.
I did not
It
like
was
it.
so uncanny.
I
It's
didn't
so
like it.
bad.
Yeah.
I didn't like
Imagine kung Judy Garland pa siya. Like, parang, is that how you
Yeah,
honor the
it's
dead?
distasteful,
Parang,
distasteful.
Hindi for me.
Wag na.
But I mean yun na yung we're already at the last part of the movie. Spoiler alert, ngayon lang tayo nagsabi ng spoiler alert.
Sorry.
Sorry na po.
Sorry.
But anyway, yun na nga, after the Aldab moment, yun na ang Gawad Urian winning
Shot.
shot ni Elpha ba na namatay daw siya kuno.
Correct.
She's melting! Ang ganda nun. And I mean, For Good, I think, let's talk about For Good, which is, of course, the titular. Titular. You know about Titular? Ano yung, what are your thoughts on their approach to For Good? They didn't really change it as much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Versus like kunwari, Defying Gravity, ang daming ibang atake ni Ate Cynthia doon, di ba? But this one, they toned it down pa even more somehow. It's a more quieter versus like the Broadway or OG Broadway, Idina and Kristen na mas buo yung pagkanta na ito parang pabulong na sila, subtle na parang ito na yung God Gave Me You moment before our Aldab.
Tapalan.
Yun, parang what I really liked about For Good, just to wrap the Wicked discussion, is yung just look at me. Not with your eyes, but theirs. Ganon. Ang ganda ng addition na yun kasi
Yes, maganda yon.
it adds so much layers to the political climate, to their friendship, and everything that was transpiring there. So, any on that?
Yung comment ko there is that it's super stripped down, di ba? Parang wala silang nilagay na anything. Hindi sila nag-cut away ng... I was thinking kasi na parang as a stand-alone movie kasi, parang it's a perfect opportunity for montages. I don't know if that's like, di ba? Na kung...
Pero mati-take out ka eh, sa
Totoo
moment.
ba? Hindi kasi feeling ko kasi...
Umiiyak ka na parang...
No, the song itself it warrants...
Yun yung mga pang
cheesiness.
AVP, slideshow.
Di ba?
So yung slideshow, gusto mo ng slideshow nila of
Kind
moments.
of. Parang iniisip ko if it's a better alternative for in terms of direction.
Gets.
Na baka, as a standalone movie kasi, hindi mo alam kung saan sila nang galing.
But would you watch Wicked for Good without
having
having seen Wicked Part 1?
Yun din.
I don't think it's really meant, it's just really the continuation.
Ayun. I
It's
was
like-
just thinking that, na parang...
Would you have seen Avengers Endgame without the rest of that MCU saga?
Yeah.
Parang may pagkaganon siya.
Gets.
Pero
Ayun
may
lang,
point
baka lang-
naman,
Baka lang may more emotional build-up to it na parang, ako nga pala, they started from this. Kaya warranted tong words. Kasi they're just seeing their faces.
We should have an edit like that. They should do an edit like that.
Di ba?
With the
Ayun.
montage.
That's what I was thinking. Baka if it's an alternative, parang
As an AVP enjoyer.
direction. I don't know. Parang, yun. I was thinking baka possible na pwede siya.
Yeah. Ako parang something like that, but I would like to see moments that we haven't seen.
Yes.
That would
Like the ones in the fields na nag-ano sila,
Exactly.
nagpipiknik
They should-
picnic.
I'd like
Yun.
to see that in For Good because that's really yun na yung time na close sila because they are a group basically all of them
Ito
in
na
that
yung
field.
nag-grow up na yung barkada,
Yeah.
tapos parang sarili-sariling path na
So
sila.
parang para sa akin, parang yung sinasabi ni Rendell na cut away. Para sa akin, for example, yung first time na nagpunta sila ng tawag dito ng Emerald City. Yung
May ibang...
moments lang na 'di ba nag-parlor sila. Of course nakita natin 'yon,
Sobrang
pero
short date
hindi
na.
natin nakita na for example nag-cutiksan ba sila?
yeah,
or
yeah.
may inagis
Gets,
ba
gets.
si just to push because para sa
There's more moments.
Sasakin ka pa. Yung ganun.
Oo, na parang because the song is hindi na sila magkikita so we have to invest in the friendship more because yung Wicked Act, yung
Part
Act 2
wala na yung ganun.
Wala. Yes.
hindi na sila magkasama eh. Parang para sa akin, yes, we know that they are friends, pero
There's
hindi
no
mo,
context na.
Yes.
at saka hindi mo naramdam na magkaibigan sila.
Gets,
Because
gets.
they are not together.
Grabe yung
We
tension na.
para sa akin, we have to be reminded of that friendship.
Of how
And
deep
it's
yeah.
so
Yeah.
late na in the game na dun lang tayo sa For Good and we'll just rely on the song because at the end of the day it's cinema. It needs to be pushed eh. So para sa akin nung pinanood ko siya, yes, I was touched but I felt it was
May
underwhelming.
kulang. May konting
May
kulang.
kulang talaga na parang para sa akin yun yung nasa field.
Versus how they did Defying Gravity, which is like epic.
Yes.
Oo. So parang para sa akin the defying gravity of Act 2 is
It's
for
for good.
good.
Yes.
So
Supposedly.
kailangang bigyan siya ng ample attention for me. So parang para sa akin, yun, it was a missed opportunity na parang yun.
But they're just teasing us, maybe. Maybe they're just gonna release a sequel. I don't know. Who knows,
Yeah.
right?
And I don't know. Parang sabi ko din to parang when we are discussing. This is a hot take. Di ba sabi ni John Chu, this year niya lang inedit?
Yung two.
Yung movie.
Almost like
Yes.
Na parang meron akong nawalan ba sila ng time because of course when they are editing, of course assumption ko na lang to, when they were editing part 1, wala silang idea of how the reaction
The
would be.
phenomenon.
Gets.
The pressure of it.
So
Diba?
the pressure of the phenomenon.
Oo, parang,
Yes.
kung baga para sa akin, they just want to, parang yung pressure ay, we want to make this right. And now, knowing the reaction and the result and how it is a phenomenon now, I don't know, naglax ba? Kasi the
Gets,
fans will
gets.
eat it.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Kahit anong ganyan. That's why, kasi iniisip ko that's why there's so many scenes that was stretched. Parang in terms of,
Di na nila inisip how to
Pero how do you stretch din kasi ng Act 2 that's shorter than Part 1 to begin with?
hindi, pero they were able to do it like adding, yun
Yeah.
nga,
The songs.
the songs, the Glinda singing. So parang, yun, parang para sa akin, naka-apekto ba yun? Parang na...
Feel ko may ganong
Yeah,
Diba?
audience response. Kasi
Yeah.
I think
Ganon naman sa mga teleserye, di ba? They
Yes.
change up the
Very
narrative.
Pinoy na.
Very Pinoy.
I think-
Aldab nga talaga.
I think making Ariana
The lead.
Center.
the lead. Feeling ko 'di ba yung reshoots late lang dumating yung batang 'di ba, batang Glenda. It was announced late. So parang yung ang dami ring reshoots na I think are a lot of Glenda scenes. So I feel like
Yeah.
it's also a response to the
Yeah. Maybe it's also like an Oscar thing.
Oh,
They try to
maybe.
also maybe
Possibly.
emphasize the parang highlighting the possibility of any of them winning.
Winning,
maybe. And maybe
yeah, possibly.
baka mas naging geared
Mas-
sila towards
They're more conscious about
yeah, awards.
Yun.
etc.
So yun yung iniisip ko na parang, yun ba?
that's very
Sayang
valid
naman.
na it's really part of the process
Yeah.
siguro talaga.
As against sa, kunyari kung inilatag na nila yung pelikula
Yeah.
without thinking of
Oo.
the
popularity.
outs or the
Response,
popular,
yeah.
how they are going to respond or whatsoever. Kung nailatag na siya, kung paano lang yung vision.
Correct.
Yung ganyan. So parang,
It could have been like that.
diba, parang, it could have been tighter. Kasi,
It could have been happier. Joke lang.
yeah, that's true.
But I mean, just to wrap that up, the whole For Good and Wicked Part 1 discussion, I mean, I think they really did give so much to the fans and even more
Oh,
than what
yes,
you were expecting.
yes.
So
Of course.
that's like an amazing feat in itself.
And we're just very critical lang because
We're such big fans.
we're such big fans and the first movie was so good.
Yep.
Diba? Na parang ito, we're
Wanted
rooting
a
for
bit
you.
more.
But it's always, I think, about comparison, like, because you're comparing it to something. But if you think of it, I feel like as a continuation rather than a,
Actually.
di ba, parang it's always that. So it's a matter of perception, as the wizard once said.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah,
But-
I enjoyed it so much nung second viewing.
Oo.
Kasi hindi na ako critical.
Wala ka
I
na-
appreciate it
nalabas
for,
mo na yun.
For what it is.
Yes.
Ayun. And then it's a good feat for it's a win for theater.
Yes.
Yes,
theater.
that's
Yes,
true.
it will inspire a new
Yes.
generation of children
We have
that want to
movie
be
adaptations.
like me, green, and want to be pink,
Yes.
and want to be fier. Yes! Gusto nila maging Borta like walang aray. And one last shout out. I would like to shout out to the graphic designer they found at Oz.
Yes.
Like those
The one, the
posters.
art.
Oh my God,
Yung
yes.
Beware of the Witch poster, that was
Ganda.
beautifully made.
job.
Whoever the graphic design, like, ang galing ng PR team ni Wizard.
Ni Wizard.
Hanap nila yung-
Grabe na, ilabas niyo yung graphic designer na yon.
Oo, sino kaya siya?
Shout out
Sinong
sa'yo.
nagpe-paint sa Oz?
Ganda.
But just to wrap up, our last part is always the kernel of truth.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And just to ask the question, after everything that we've discussed with Wicked and our November news, how have you been changed for good?
Wow.
Wow!
Ganon.
Oh,
Oh my God.
Ta-na-na-na. Dun-dun-dun-dun.
ganda na ba yung ikot? Ano ba?
Ikaw muna.
Well, I mean, it's just like, di naman being changed for good because it's a constant change by Jose Marichan. Nahulog si Bo. Deserve. Pero, ang tanda ng reference, alam pa yung constant change by Jose Marichan. But I think it's a gradual change that has been happening. And ito lang yung mga introspective times na pag-iisipan mo talaga, as you were saying, the core memories that you've had, the people you're with, the people that we watched Wicked with, are the people who have changed us for good. So parang, it's always na parang just being grateful for that time and, you know, potentially thinking about the time na mahiwalay ka sa friends mo, baka, di ba? Hindi natin alam kung saan mangyayari, pero just the gratefulness of like, them having had made this movie to make us talk, discuss, and just, you know, I've been changed for good. That's my ano lang, na parang, wow, the impact that this movie, this musical, Steven Schwartz, everyone, John M. Chu, the whole cast, you know, that affects our lives. So parang it's just really gratefulness and of course, my friends, family who've changed me for the better. But who can say that? That I've been changed for the better. But I do believe I have been changed
For
For
the
the better.
Yes.
No, I think that pretty much encapsulates the entire episode na eh. Like, that keep holding on to that, that happiness, yung sa pagbabago na mararating, diba?
Because my mama told me, it's alright. Iba pala, Taylor Swift na naman tayo.
Diba? So, yun, agree na lang ako sa'yo. You pretty much summarized it well.
That's true. And I think hindi naman natin alam kung kailan tayo nag-change or if we really change for good. So I think it's important then to like look back and think of those touchstones in our lives na okay, it forces you to like look back, and then that's the only time that you'll realize na layo na pala.
And I think the term for good is so definitive na it's not really for good. You keep on changing. You keep on growing. You keep on meeting new people who will keep you like on your feet, right?
To add to that, it's interesting. I just remembered we're all talking about like things that change us that we're aware of or we're not aware of. I read something Lin-Manuel Miranda said. I don't know if people know this or he just posted this, but Stephen Schwartz called Lin-Manuel Miranda sort of skeptically asking him, have you worked with John M. Chu and what can you say about him? Because he directed In the Heights, Lin-Manuel Miranda. And so Lin gave great praise and everything about John M. Chu. And then parang Stephen Schwartz just said, okay, parang thank you, cryptically. And so Lin already had this parang gut feeling. Is it Pippin? Is it Wicked?
Wicked, yeah.
So I guess that goes into like how any interaction in your life, you never know when later on it's gonna affect you. So parang just be grateful and like be authentic and be genuine in anything.
Be kind.
Be kind,
Very
be good.
Miss Universe.
So you never know when like things are gonna come your way. So just be genuine about everything in life.
Yeah.
So,
Honestly, and I think sobrang inspiring din ng like with the entire, tapos na yung entire Wicked press tour circuit na very like viral and controversial. But Ariana is a theater kid through and through.
Yeah, she
But
is.
yung undeniable na you can, like, it's so apparent with her is that she loves the craft so much. Diba? Na grabe yung effort in training and all of that. Yun yung in terms of preparation with her voice, with
The
sinabi
look.
nga niya na diba na I'm gonna take care of her so well, ganyan.
And
she did.
Not just the character, but the whole material. Parang siya yung protector nung Glinda and nung source material, nung Broadway musical. Siya talaga yung protector na, you can't do that. Yeah. Because this is sacred. Yung gano'n na parang ako, as someone who works in the theater, sobra ko yung na-appreciate.
Diba?
Sa kanya.
It's so
parang,
much passion and love.
Yeah.
Na it just resonates and it's so admirable. So I hope she wins an Oscar.
Yeah.
Rooting for you, Miss
Rooting for
Butera.
you. Academy Award winner, Ariana Grande
Butera.
Butera.
But I mean yun, it's like what a great episode that we've discussed all of it. And shout out then to of course El Frank Baum, who's like Elphaba literally.
Yeah,
The inspiration
oh my God.
of Elphaba. That if fun fact, today you learned. And also Gregory Maguire created the Wicked Years. I mean, all of those people came together and changed us all for the better. And we are not just changing for good, but it's constant change.
Memory chat.
Wicked constant change. That is
Wicked constant change. Ang
God gave me you. But God gave me you. And that signifies the wrap of our episode about Wicked. And thank you so much for everyone for being here. And of course, thank you for listening and watching to this week's episode. Keep spreading the word about Popcorn and keep streaming all our episodes on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, and wherever you stream your podcasts. And be sure to follow our social media accounts for more updates and content. That's at Popcorn with Cholo, at Popcorn W Cholo on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, wherever you can find us. We will also find you. Because beware of the wicked.
Akala ko because
Good
Wow, I just sang in front of Phi Palmos. Ganon. Achievement of the night. See you next time, everyone. Bye.